Last night to play the Wolves, LeBron had a good all-around game, 29 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists. Once again, it came down to the wire for the Lakers. LeBron made a layup with just over a minute left to cut the lead to 2, but then Kyle Kuzma got his three-point attempt blocked. The Lakers lost by 4, and that dropped them to a disappointing 2-5 this season. Let's take a listen to, a frustrated LeBron after the game.
Well, we got to get better. We know that. We talk about patience, but we can't have reoccurrence of the same thing. I think, if you doing the same things over and over and over and expecting a different result, then that's insanity. So, we have to, we have to continue. We have to get better. We can't keep having the same mistakes over and over.
Preaching patience this whole year. At what point does that patience run out, and what do you look like as a leader when your patience does run out?
You probably don't want to be around when my patience run out. I'm serious.
All right, FS1 NBA analyst Chris Broussard joining us this morning.
Right.
So some comments there.
You see him over there, I know, he's loving it, eating it up.
My patience just ran out.
Yeah, I was going to say, all right, what do you make of those comments, Chris?
Well, first of all, I think it's good for LeBron to be frustrated. If he were fine with this, hey, we'll be all right, it's a long season, we young, then a lot of people would be looking at him like, see, he didn't come here to play basketball. He came here to be in Hollywood. He came here to be a business mogul. He's retired and just playing out the string. So he's showing he still cares, number one.
Yes.
Number two, the great ones are never patient. You remember Michael Jordan, second year. He came back from foot injury, played 18 games. The ownership and management wanted to sit him so they didn't make the playoffs and get a better pick. Jordan was like, no way.
Yeah.
When he was in Washington, Skip, you know this, and I was in that locker room many times.
Yeah.
Players who grew up idolizing Michael Jordan, poster on their wall, hated him. The great ones, Magic Johnson, second or third year in the league, when Paul Westhead wanted to do a different offense that didn't let him play his game, he said, it's him or it's me.
Correct.
And he got fired. It was magic. So the great ones are not patient. I think LeBron is self-aware enough to know, I don't think he's pointing the finger at the players, Luke. He understands he's played well, but not up to his standards. He missed the free throws against San Antonio.
Yep.
He made the turnover last night. I think he's self-aware enough to know this is all of us right now. And finally, here's the thing. LeBron doesn't have the trump card anymore. In Cleveland, he always had the trump card. 1-year deals. I can split if I don't like what's going on. He's locked in for 4 years.
Shannon says he could just talk his way right out of Hollywood if he wanted to. If he got sick.
But I don't think he'll do that.
It wouldn't be a good look, though.
Right.
That's the thing. And we know LeBron, his image and all that is important to him. It wouldn't be a good look. Look, if Magic and Rob Pelinka want to let LeBron dictate things, roster, coach, they can. But they don't have to. They could be like Pat Riley and say, this is the way we're doing it. And that's that. And because if LeBron acts up, sulks, doesn't play well, whatever, that just makes him look bad.
Right.
It doesn't, you know what I mean?
And where he is now, he can't afford to talk himself and says, I want to lead the Lakers. He's pretty much the image that he's repaired the decision.
Right.
He's kind of repaired that, Skip. It's been such a long time. We're so far removed from that. We've kind of okay, that's the only thing. He can't overcome this. I wrote it down. A mistake repeated more than once is a decision. And what LeBron seems to be talking about to me is that we keep making the same mistakes over and over again. Now, we talk about this in practice. We talk about it in film study. We do it again in the huddle. And then when we get out on the floor, it's the same mistake again. Either we're doing either I'm doing and Coach Walton's doing a poor job of instructing it, or you're just not listening. I don't know which it is, but we need to fix this. Now, look, at the end of the day, of course, you have patience, but I want to win. I'm here to win, Skip Bayless. I'm not trying to be Michael Jordan. I'm not even Michael B. Jordan. I'm not even trying to be Michael J. Jordan, because I'm already past both of them. But anyway, because I already know how you gonna do this.
I don't think you believe that even. I don't know.
He gonna get us a title. Yeah. Get a title, it's over. But anyway, Skip Bayless, of course he's frustrated. The man is used to winning. Yeah. And all of a sudden he's losing these games like this. But once Luke, this thing crystallizes itself again, because we're here now. Ingram's back. Rondo's back. There are no more suspensions. So we can't have the luxury, well, that would be B.I. or that would be Rondo. No, they're back now.
That would be the problem.
Maybe you might have to get off with a couple of people.
When you have like 10 or 11 guys that should play,
they're all
and about 7 of them, seven of them on the same level.
I know.
It's tough.
Yes.
It is tough.
This is the toughest team to coach I've ever seen. So I pity Luke sitting on that seat that's going to get hotter and hotter.
Oh, yes.
Because these are hard buttons to push, especially in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
So the good news here is they were in position to win all 5 of the games they lost. They have not been blown out one single time. That's tribute. That's tribute to the whole group because they have all played in stretches. Everybody on that roster has played except Beasley, and he was, I don't know where he went last night. He missed the game for personal reasons. I don't know. He's just bagging it. He's just saying, well, I don't play anyway.
Right.
Who
will miss me?
History of that. Yeah.
I don't get in the game. They won't even know I'm here. I'm not here.
Everybody but him has had stretches of really high-level play to me, where I've been surprised by how the team plays together, how hard it plays on defense. I think they've shot the 3 much better than I thought they could. They're still not great. But
Last
they made
night,
12.
They're getting better, yeah.
Okay? Those are all big positives that shock me. But this team 5 times put the best player on the planet, according to him, quotes around it, but the best player on the planet in positions to close games. He hasn't closed. 5 times he hasn't closed. And I don't know who the closer is. Maybe it's not LeBron. Maybe you need to find somebody else. But just to reiterate, remind everybody, they're down 1 at Portland with 8 minutes left. Then at home against Houston in the brawl game, they're down 1 with 4:13 left when the brawl ensued. It's close it, King. It should be your game. San Antonio, you're up 6 in overtime with 55 seconds left. And again, he missed the 2 free throws, but you just got to close the deal. But however you got to do it, just do it. At San Antonio, you're down 1 late in the game. You let DeMar DeRozan take over the game. And I've never been a big DeMar fan, but so far he's been closing like crazy for the Spurs. He's played great.'s played at a very high level.
But I know who he hadn't played better than.
No, he has.
No. Oh, Kawhi!
Yeah. Kawhi, who's already missed 2 games. He's already missed 2 games at a very early young season here. Resting early?
Yes.
My quad hurts. I can't play back-to-back. You can't play back-to-back.
He's going to give you 35 tonight or tomorrow when they play again.
Well, he'd probably give you 40 against LeBron because they're going to play, when is it, Saturday? I think they play.
That Toronto team is legit.
So the point is that last night at Minnesota, it's a teeter-totter game. It goes back and forth. Lakers were up 2 with 6:49 left, and then they're down 2 with just under a minute left. And Karl Anthony Towns finally missed a shot, and Kuzma gets the rebound, and he gives it to LeBron, and LeBron plays point guard as he should and brings the ball up the floor. This is his turn. This is his time. This is where you take over a game. There's not even an Andrew Wiggins on there. He's out right now.
Right.
And
probably why they won.
Show it one more time. So LeBron dribbles the ball, and he gets the pick from Brandon Ingram, and you just got to take this shot. You got to draw. Here he is. He gets the pick. You just got to go. Go. Now go. Just take him. Take Jimmy Butler. You made a big shot over him last year at Cleveland to win the game. Take that shot. Take it. Instead, it's a desperation into the clock pass to Kuzma, he's like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do?
Well, he threw that pass, but he's wondering why Kuzma is standing in the corner anyway.
Okay.
Kuzma's supposed to have been there 3 seconds earlier.
Okay, but whatever. It's up to LeBron. The kids are just looking to him to close. Right. And then I'm going to say this one more time. We thought when Rondo came back that Lonzo had earned starters minutes. He didn't get starters minutes, and he got 3:36 in the fourth quarter last night, and Rondo played 12 minutes, played the whole fourth quarter. And Lance Stevenson, every time he has stepped on the floor for them, has been microwave. He just heated it up.
Lance will be giving it to him. You start dancing.
Instant offense. Okay, why? He played 0 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's unacceptable.
He saved them against Denver. They were down 8 with 6:55 left when LeBron went to the bench, and Lance scored 8 straight points, and all of a sudden it's tied. But you got to let him play some, right?
It's a legitimate question. Look, Luke Walton was in the same draft as LeBron, right? He's a contemporary with Rondo. These are guys that obviously way better than him. And just Rondo, not even forget LeBron.
Yeah.
Can he? I mean, a lot of these coaches, probably most of them were just mediocre pro players.
Yes. Yeah.
But typically, the players they're coaching didn't play in there against them.
Right. Yeah.
Didn't play in there. Phil Jackson wasn't anything special.
No.
But by the time he started coaching, the guys didn't really remember him as a player.
No,
you know what I mean? Like, does Luke have the guts, fortitude, whatever, to tell Rondo?
I don't know.
I'm going with Lonzo right now. I'm not saying he does it. I'm just saying it's a legitimate
Rondo is
question.
an old school point guard. He's a pick and roll point guard, old school, play with the big. You know, you playing pick and roll with Paul, with KG, playing pick and roll with Paul Pierce. In today's game, you get the thing and get to 3-point shooters.
Okay, but Rondo made 3 driving shots last night in the fourth quarter up off the glass.
Yeah,
I'm saying, wow, that was pretty impressive. So I give you that. But what happened at the end of the game? There's no Lonzo to guard Jimmy Butler. Lonzo's 6'7", Jimmy Butler's 6'8". Rondo's maybe 6'1". I think he's more like 6-ish.
Yeah.
So he winds up on Jimmy Butler, and it's still a 2-point game. And what happens? Jimmy just rises up over him and drains the dagger.
Jimmy was hot. I'm not so sure anybody was stopping that. But you know what? What these young Lakers are finding out? Like last year wasn't like this. You got LeBron on your teammate. Now, everybody gonna get up to play you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, because guess what? Everybody watching.
Well, you know what else? LeBron, this may be tougher than he expected. Look, the 2-5 start, we knew it would be a tough start. He went to Miami, it was tough.
20.
He went to Cleveland, it was tough. But in Miami, you had Wade and Bosh. Wade's a superstar on your level.
And
Bosh is a perennial
player.
all-star. They could help you carry the burden.
They could.
In Cleveland, you still had Kyrie and Love, but you also were in the East.
Right.
Nothing was scary in the East. Seeding didn't matter. None of their regular seasons were as good as they really could have been, record-wise.
Or should have been.
Because you knew it did. And the teams in the East, there was this aura LeBron had where we saw it with Toronto. They were just pretty much scared of him.
They were.
Now you're facing a monster just about every night. And who can he go to in that locker room? I know Rondo's a veteran and won a championship.
But
he really he doesn't have anybody he can look at in that locker room and just carry the burden with him. So this is tough. Might be tougher than LeBron expected.
All right. Well, we knew it wouldn't be easy, but boy, he's going to want to turn this thing around.
Yeah, you ain't gonna nobody explode.